Hi guys, I'm Carly with Artificial Plants and Trees, and today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable chalkboard coaster using chalkboard paint and some chalk markers. With all this terrible weather that we've been having lately, I was really looking for an indoor activity that we could do, and I went to Michael's and I found this great set of coasters. They're all porcelain, and a 4-pack was only $1.99, so this is a really affordable project to do at home. Once I had the coasters, I went ahead and got some Martha Stewart chalkboard paint. This is in a gray, which happens to be my wall color, so these coasters are going to coordinate with my living room beautifully. You're also going to need a brush. I'm using a paper plate as my paint palette. You're also going to need a set of chalk markers. This company is called Craft Smart, and they have a couple different color options that you can choose from. They do carry a pack that's all bright colors. This pack is more natural tones and more subdued colors. There's a purple, a golden yellow, a moss green, and a red. This is perfect for what I want to do because I want to make floral inspired coasters today. You start by taking your chalkboard paint, and make sure you shake it really well before you start. Put a little bit on your paper plate, and you're going to go ahead with your clean coaster and make some thin coats of chalkboard paint on both the top and the side edges of your coasters. It's best with the chalkboard paint to do rather thin coats and to let each coat dry before moving on to the next coat. One thing I also like to do is if I do the first coat with the direction going vertically, I'm going to do the next coat horizontally. And this makes sure that my brush marks go back and forth and I get really good coverage on the whole thing. You want your chalkboard paint to be really nice and even, and that's why thin coats are best. Alright, I'm going to put that one down to dry. I've already put one coat on this one, and you can see some streaking in the chalkboard paint. That's because I only have one coat. This coat was done vertically. So I'm going to go ahead and do my next coat horizontally. Another thin coat. And then I'm going to let that coat dry completely. This one has already had 3 coats, and you can see it has really nice coverage on it. Now this one, because it's dried overnight, that chalkboard paint really set, it's time that we can go ahead and decorate that. Now we're ready to turn this plain chalkboard coaster into a great place card holder. I have a lot of outdoor dinner parties, and I'm always looking for a fun way for people to know where they're going to sit, and that's what inspired me to do this idea. There's still plenty of room for them to set a drink, and with having the name at the bottom, they'll be able to see their name even if I already have glasses on the table. The next person that's going to my dinner party is going to be Jackie. And these pens, when you open them, the paint is located up here and the tip is down here, and you have to kind of press down on the tip to get the paint to start to flow. And I'm going to go ahead and write Jackie's name on my coaster. And now that I have her name written, I have this extra area over here, and that's where I want to have a nice floral design. This is kind of a garden party, so I'm going to use some nice spring flowers. I already did one flower here. I'm going to change this flower up a little bit and do a nice tulip. Go ahead back with my green. And that'll take a minute to dry, and I'm going to make my other ones as soon as I have all my coats of paint dry. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy project, and I hope that you're inspired to do it for your own next outdoor party. This would also be a great project to get kids involved with. It's easy to paint these coasters, and they can draw their own pictures. You could even put some of these markers out on your outdoor table and let them decorate their own coasters once they get there while they're still waiting for dinner to be served. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Check out my other videos on YouTube.